and people are in the line. They're looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? Feel like I'm gonna shit myself. I was having a lot of trouble breathing. It's been 1 hour into EDC on the first night and someone has already had a medical emergency. At that point, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die. Hello. Today I'm here to tell you about the story.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down.
This is a story about how I almost died at EDC, my Electric Daisy Carnival horror story. So the month of June 2015, I hauled my Canadian ass out to Nevada, Vegas for EDC. I had no idea it was gonna be hot. Now, I know. It's a desert. It's gonna be hot. But I had no clue. My body overheats so quickly. First day of Vegas, I arrived there at night and it was hot already. It was like daytime hot. It was like China hot during the night. I was like, oh shit, it's hot. And it's a heat wave. I think it went up to like 50 degrees Celsius. Oh fuck. The first day of EDC, I show up and I'm like conservative, you know. I'm born here, I'm Asian. You know, we're made to be conservative. That's how we are. Yes, I had brought RAVE bras and all that stuff. I had this little bra under the shirt I was wearing that I can definitely wear out for EDC. But being the little conservative bitch I am, I had a little tank top on top. This shirt, to be exact. True, it's not EDC-esque, but you know what? I didn't really care. So I had this shirt up, and I had little shorts on, and then we were en route to EDC with our group full of friends. That car was packed, and I was like, fuck. I get panic attacks in claustrophobic areas. Not always, but sometimes. During that whole ride there, I was already not feeling well. I was feeling kind of panicky, but I didn't want to say anything because I'm not going to be like, oh, turn around. I know we just traveled like an hour in traffic, but like turn around, bring me back to the strip. And you can't just easily get back to the strip. It's literally, there were 4 lanes. 2 lanes going this way, 2 lanes going this way, and they closed off one of the lanes going back. I've never seen that much congestion in my life. Not even when my nose is congested with snot in the middle of winter. It was congested as fuck. There were people that couldn't even hold in their piss and had to run out into the desert with potential to get bitten by a rattlesnake. These people were peeing in front of like everyone. Traffic was so bad. I was not feeling well. It took like an hour and a half to get into it, which is already not bad. Parked and I got out of the car and I was like, fuck. I was like, you know what? It's gonna pass. As soon as I hear the music, it'll be fine.
Wrong.
The line to get in is like death. You know what? Honestly, it wasn't even that bad in retrospect. But to me, seeing that many people waiting in line, I was like, oh fuck, more people, claustrophobia, fuck. So I was standing there and I was having a lot of trouble breathing just because A, it was hot, B, humidity, 3, I was sweaty, and 4, I was having a panic attack, like a mini one. I'm really excited to go in, but inside I'm like, fuck. At that point, I was really thirsty, and I asked my boyfriend, do you have any water? And obviously, you're not allowed to bring liquid in, so he had like this much left of water. I drank it, and I was holding it, and my hand was like sweating, and I was shaking. No one could tell because I hide it really well. I was just basically gonna hold it in and let the thing run its course, you know? The line moves by fairly quickly. I get in, and I'm fine. I'm feeling a little nauseous, but I'm fine. I see this little tent of a mini DJ. Not that he was miniature, but like it's like a mini stage, and I don't think he was anyone big. So there wasn't anyone in it other than a few people shuffling. And I go in and I'm shuffling for a few minutes and I'm feeling good. So I'm like, okay, everything's fine. That's fine. All good. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I am so naive. At that point, I'm thirsty again. We have to go buy a water bottle because you can either bring your own Camelback, or you can buy bottled water, or you can buy a Insomniac water bottle and you can fill it up for free. Well, we head over to the line, and that line to buy a water bottle was fucking longer than the line to get in. That line was half an hour long, and I'm like, oh my god. It's not like I can just leave because I really need water unless I want to dehydrate within the first 15 minutes. And while I was in line, I saw paramedics wheeling this guy in a stretcher past me, and people were saying that he was dehydrated already, and I'm like, it's been 1 hour into EDC on the first night and someone has already had a medical emergency. And seeing that stuff triggers my anxiety a lot because I'm like, oh shit, that could be me, that could be next, oh fuck, I don't have insurance in USA. I'm about the free healthcare in Canada, so I'm not about to get into an ambulance here. I'm lining up for the line and I'm hot, sweaty, and at this point I already took off my shirt because it's just too hot. And get this, like I have my arm full of candy, and you know, candy is like tight, right? It restrains like your blood circulation. I had LED lights on my fingertips which restrain my finger circulation. One person is in front of me in line and I am behind them in line, and at that point my panic attack is like, fuck you, Amy, I'm about to kick in right now. I am so dizzy to the point where I can't stand still and I feel like I'm gonna throw up everything. I kind of just dropped to the ground, not like unconscious, but like I dropped to the ground on my butt and I'm like sitting there. I'm leaning on this little concrete thing that is right beside the line of the water bottle while my boyfriend continues to line up because I need water. My eyes are spinning, like I'm getting tunnel vision, and everyone around me, I can't even see them clearly. Like if someone was right here, I wouldn't even be able to see their facial features. At that point, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die. I start ripping out all my candy and my arm, the circulation is coming back. I rip off my LED lights, I shove them all into my backpack, and people are in the line, they're looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? And I could not even think straight because I was so fucked. Literally fucked up on nothing. Like, I don't even know. I was fucked. I'm laying there and I'm trying to just breathe. My boyfriend's buying a water bottle right now, and the girl behind him is wearing those like little leg warmers, the fuzzy ones that people wear for raves, and she kind of smiles at me, and I look at her and I'm just like petting her leg warmers. Like, what am I doing? I am petting her fucking leg warmers, a girl that I don't know, and I'm like, these are nice, and she's like, thanks.
Fuck, I'm weird.
Whatever. After that, I felt a little better, and I got back up. My boyfriend has finished buying a water bottle, and we looked at the water line, and I'm like, fuck, that's even longer than the line to buy the water bottle, which is even longer than the line to get in. So I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to wait for water right now, so I am just gonna go to one of the stages, walk around, kind of see how the surroundings of EDC are. So I'm walking, I walk halfway across EDC, and then I feel it again, and this time for no reason at all. My panic attack triggers, and again, I can't breathe, I'm nauseous, I'm dizzy, and I feel like I'm gonna shit myself. That is so unladylike, but yes, I feel like I need to shit. I can barely talk at that point, and I say, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. And I kept saying that over and over again. My boyfriend was like, what? What's happening? He's aware of my panic attacks. We walk over to the grass area because the grass area, remember in my EDC survival guide, I said the grass is really cold compared to the rest of the desert land. So I lay down on the grass area and I barely made it because I had to hold on to him just so I wouldn't like die. As I got to the grassy area, I got on my knees and I crawled to the grass, and I just like, that's exactly how it went. I laid down on the grass and instantly I felt better. But seriously, the feeling of me having to shit was so bad, and I don't know if I actually had to shit or not, but like, you know when you have to shit, like that feeling.
I'm sorry, I said shit so many times in the past sentence.
But I'm not gonna front with you and be like, ooh, I had to like go poop. I'm lying there, I'm looking up at the sky, listening to the music, and my body feels better because I'm just laying there. But I felt like I had to shit. And at one point, I was actually contemplating what would happen if I shat on this grass.
This is so embarrassing. Why am I telling you guys?
People were walking by looking at me. I swear my eyes at that point did not look normal, and I did not look normal. People thought I was on Molly, and they thought I was just like dehydrated. They walked up really close to my face, leaned down, they were like, are you okay? And my boyfriend was just like, yeah, she's fine, she's fine. And some guy came up to me and was like, do you want a vape or something? And I was like, what? After that, I felt a lot better, but I did not feel stable enough to stay and not die. So that's the story of how I wasted my EDC ticket day one. Honestly, there wasn't anyone I really wanted to see anyway, other than maybe like Cascade. I had to hobble back to the exit, taxi my way home, and that was it.
Oh, and the taxi ripped us off.
That is the story of my EDC horror story of how I felt like I almost died. In those moments, I swear I was gonna die, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna find a dead corpse. I didn't want to be one of those stories of people that go to raves and die, because It definitely was not drugs. Hope you guys enjoyed that story. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And follow me on my social media right here. Come on. Let's do it. Okay, bye.